Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world.
Salute, 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 everybody. You already know the vibes. We back with another one, top of the AM to everybody, top of the AMs, man. Look, man, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on in this situation, man. Listen, man, we got Kevin Gates pulls up on LeBron James during the playoffs courtside after the disrespect where people are deeming his disrespect to his wife, Savannah. So we have that, all right? And then we also have Corey Holcomb reacts, responds, whatever word you want to use, to Shannon Sharpe and the $50 million lawsuit and everything that's going on. The recordings that's dropped. I'm a choke you. I don't know what happened. Shannon, you got to get it together, brother. Gotta get it together. So we also got that as well. All right. And then we got KingPill. Do you know who KingPill is? Well, I guess you're about to find out today. Him, KingPill, exposing JHood. Is it true? We got to figure it out. JHood. What happened, cuh? What happened, cuh? I don't know. Did JHood snitch with this alleged sweater? And it was some GSR, some Akshay residue was on the sweater. Allegedly, JHood gave back the sweater, cooperated. I don't know, bro. Y'all got to let me know when y'all hear this audio. Y'all tell me what y'all think. So, listen, grand rising to everybody. Top of the AM to everybody. Let's get into the audio. Let's get into the breakdown of all of this, man, because it's a lot to get into. Trust.
And I was like, maybe I notice shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them.
We got to figure if he's snitching, man. Listen, we want to know, man, does Kevin Gates have some relevance to what he's saying? Let's think about that, all right? Or is this just a clout chase? Come on, we got to think about this very well, y'all. This could be a clout chase, yes or no? Yes, it could be. Could be a damn clout chase. And this is playoff time. It's a lot going on. You already know he's one of them people that says things that's on his mind at inopportune times. We do get that as well. So all of that in a nutshell, we could throw that in the basket. Tell me what y'all think about all that. But JHood, he's talking with KingPill. They talking, I don't know, man. He's confirming stuff, but then he's acting like he's not confirming it. So I want y'all to listen for yourself. So y'all tell me what y'all think. And if we ever find out, because we know that JHood was on 50-50 EOP yards and all types of stuff. It's reasons, I don't know. So many people saying that he snitched. I don't know what's going on, but we trying to figure out what's going on with this supposed sweater and the GSR, the unshot residue that's supposed to be on the sweater. And they talk about the police came and said, listen, man, we're going to take all your family in jail if you don't give it up. And then he said, yo, listen, man. And he gave him the sweater. So I'm like, but then allegedly the sweater led to somebody getting an M charge. I'm like, what? I don't know, bro. If it find out to be that, we're going to play this sound.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Let's get back to the audio, man.
Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that. Like, you done eject away from my partner, man. Don't do that, man. You dive on the floor behind that nigga, man. Dive on the floor behind him. But, you know, like, I know a lot of people gonna hate what I just said, but I'm gonna be honest, like, if everybody like me, then I'm pussy, so we can do whatever you want to do about it. I'm gonna die about everything I say, so I love LeBron, and I hate that for him, bro. I hate that he gotta go through that. As a man, I hate that he gotta go through that, bro. In the playoffs. In the fucking playoffs. Your main player act like it just, you have a look on your face like, I could be doing more. Like, what more? Like, I loved you for you. Like, when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom. Like, babe, don't laugh at that. I'm trying to be funny, babe. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you about that, you heard me? You can laugh if you want to. You gotta walk out the room. You ain't interrupting my video. You already interrupted it.
Now, LeBron James responded back to Kevin Gates with a picture of Savannah looking at him, smiling with a twinkle in her eyes. LeBron said, "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants. Where to next, Queen? Let's get it." Then Kevin Gates responded back saying, "LeBron, I'm way less than a peasant. I'm a simple servant of Allah, and I love you."
How y'all doing? You heard me? I'm on my way to have coffee. Coffee spelled backwards is E-fuck. And before we've had our coffee, we don't give E-fuck about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Braun, I love you because you my nigga. And I already know she was just, you ain't gonna let him talk, man. You had to, but behind closed doors, you, hey, good game. But anyway, look, long as you being celebrated, I don't care who don't like me. Long as you being celebrated, that's all I care about. Because you my nigga and I love you. So I don't care if I got to fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're going to get the results. But if anybody need, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours. You smile. You smile at that black man. You smile at him. Hey, because you know one thing. Today is Easter. You know what come with Easter, huh? It got a lot of buddies hopping around out here. They about to take a trip on their favorite rocket ship. So they got some buddies on it. But nah, though, I love y'all. If y'all need, if anybody else need life coaching advice and things of that nature, y'all go to my, I got a text line at the top of my bio, you heard me? Sometimes the truth hurts, but it heals. I love you all. This is Kevin Gates, and me and Brittany will approve this message. I love this for me.
Then he shows up to the Lakers game tonight with Brittany Renner, his girl. Now, if you guys listen to Kevin Gates' music, this is on par for him. Kevin is not the type to talk shit about you and not want to see you in person. He's really about that action, and he will die about his, like he always says. Which is why I thought it was strange in the first place to be speaking on somebody else's wife. Now, I see a lot of people saying, yo, if LeBron did not confront him for speaking on his wife, but he goes and confronts Stephen A for speaking on his son, you guys are absolutely terrible. One person is an actual sports journalist that talks about NBA players, and the other one is a rapper that was trying to clout chase to have a moment. Kevin Gates is known to say a lot of things on the internet. Some of it is true, some of it is just him trolling. If I'm Braun, I'm never going to respond to Kevin Gates. But you guys get in the comments below
What y'all thinking, y'all? What y'all thinking? Salute to everybody in the morning. Grand rising to everybody that's in the building. You already know. Everybody drop a like. Let's get it to double digits for me. Everybody hit the poll. I'm about to change it in a second. But I did wanted to know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? Kevin Gates talking about he see the twinkle from Savannah eye missing. I'm like, what the hell? How you seen that? You know what I mean? They got a bag of money over there. I don't know if no twinkles is missing when you got that bag. Because, listen, we could go over here and twinkle over there, twinkle over wherever the hell you going to find a twinkle. You got the bag. But he said he sees a twinkle missing out of her eye. LeBron challenges that, posts his video or his picture, as I should say, back to say, listen, man, everything's good here, man. Ain't no trouble in paradise. We actually good. So salute to that. Salute to Savannah and LeBron on that, regardless of the fact. Why is Kevin Gates acting like mad feminine in this thing? Why does he do stuff like that? I don't know. Like somebody in the chat, who said it? Mr. Sflickter or something in there said he called him Gay Gates. I don't know. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna just call him a gay person because we black, and you know what I'm saying. If I'm black, you know what I'm saying. We just got to take time on calling us certain things. But we will say that he was acting mad feminine, and he do be acting mad feminine sometimes, and that should be weird.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's all I'm gonna say. Should be weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But we got a lot to go into. So look, at the end of the day, listen, let's get right to it.
I'm gonna turn on First Take for the rest of the week. If he's still there, I believe this is all a publicity stunt.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Listen, Shannon Sharpe, lawsuit, allegations, 50 million. Some people talking about 100 million. Audio, him, Shannon is the him I'm talking about. No Cat Williams on the couch this time. Him talking about, yo, man, if you don't do it, I'ma tell you to do, man. I'ma have to choke you, man. I'ma have to put my hands on you. I'ma have to put the same hands that I put on the pig skins. I'ma have to put them hands on you. I said, no, Shannon, you didn't. I said, Shannon, is this people white? I hope you ain't threatening them white people. I said, I hope you ain't threatening them white people.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right
But
there.
I hope this girl got an ounce of black in her. You better hope she got a little drop. You better hope.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I think she do. But listen, man, we gonna get into this audio, man. Shannon is wilding because you know Shannon be content places. Look, he be playing, content playing. Remember the last time with Michelle, alleged Michelle? Yeah, all right, brother, with your fake Michelle. We don't know what's up with Michelle because you could have been with Michael for all we know, Shannon, but I ain't gonna slander you, brother, because remember what I told you. But look, this work is nasty work. And you came out to say something. Hopefully this is doctored. But I don't know, Shannon, how they doctored this. But this is 2025. So we're going to listen to the audio together. That's my only preface for this video.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just going to like get mad at and you're just going to hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Sound like a kid, bro. Sound like a kid did, bro. Straight. The first thing popped out to me, she sound pubescent, homie. She sound young. Sound young. We know women be sounding young. You can sound young. You can look young. All that. We get that. But she sounds young. And I think this person is probably, I don't know. We're going to get into it. Heard the age already. Let's get into it.
Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I don't know that mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
To my family,
boy.
friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
I don't believe none of this Shannon Sharpe shit. 1 week he getting $100 million. Next week he getting sued for $50 million. He on Instagram live fucking the bitch according to what the sounds say. All this shit, let me tell you something. Shannon Sharpe is never going to eclipse having Cat Williams on his show.
Yeah, man. I don't think he ever gonna beat that, man. I think he'd be trying to trump that. That's how come he did that little fake Michelle XSEX thing he did. I don't know who it was. I don't know what species the thing was, the person was. I don't know, bro. Don't let me do it. But guess what, though? I need everybody to drop a like in this building, okay? Especially if you wasn't in a Diddy freak off, oiling up the victims in the building. And salute to you if you wasn't in the freak off. And if you wasn't a Diddy freak off, hopefully you went and got somebody some help. You know what I'm saying? And you just, gave them some towels to soak up the baby oil or something. I hope you helped, allegedly. Because when May 5th come, they going to be blowing your ass up too. Your ass going to end up in a trial. So if you wasn't in a Diddy freak off, eek off, singing Diddy's favorite song, which is Diddy, is Diddy. Oiling up people in the freak off, eek offs. Don't wait for Cassie to come out and blow your ass up too, because you know you was there. I don't care if you left. You know you was there. You can leave this channel if you want to. You know you was in the freak off. That's why you mad that I blew you up this morning. Don't care. Don't care. Let's get back to the Shannon.
Just stop it. Stop it. I believe this is all a publicity
Everybody drop a like.
stunt. Who is the woman, how she look? Is she young for real? I want to know all the details before I get to thinking Shannon Sharpe really fighting somebody trying to get at him for $50 million, because I heard it's the lawyers that tried to get at Jay-Z. These lawyers are willing to play ball for money. This is a publicity stunt in my eyes. I do not believe Shannon Sharpe would rape anybody, but I do believe he will rape the mind of people because the media is allowed to lie with no consequence. If you don't know this, the media can give fake news. They can tell you anything they want to tell you. So I don't know nothing about Shannon Sharpe and no woman fucking. All I know, this is who I seen Shannon Sharpe with. He was at the Lakers game with the little boy who had the stretch pants denim on, who he claimed was his stylist. That is the only person I've seen him with out in the streets with some femininity to him. Fine. If he gets fired from ESPN, they fire black men for allegations, not actual charges, not actual he did it and was proven in court. They fire black men for allegations. If Shannon Sharpe gets fired off ESPN, I will believe that this story is real. I mean, I am.
Everybody hit the poll.
I believe.
Yo, everybody hit the poll, man. Unless you was under the bed with Shannon when he was in with Michelle, allegedly, son.
Oh, no, you
Straight.
can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Because I don't know what species Michelle was. I don't know what she was. I don't know what I don't know what to pronounce the name. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I do know Shannon was on the side of the stage, and he was at courtside and all of that with his stylist, and he was having his stylist in tow with him. Then him and the stylist blew up, looked like they was having a lover's quarrel. Then all of a sudden he brought the stylist back, talking about he kicked out the woman stylist and said, you know, but this the person that brought my style to the building. So this the person I had to bring back. So I don't know what happened. Tasha K, a bunch of people was trying to blow him up on the stylist. Stylist even tried to blow him up. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. To each man, go ahead and mow your land. You know what I'm saying, son?
No, you can't.
I ain't got nothing to do. Ixnay on email with at that. You know what I mean? To each man, go and mow your own land, homie, because I ain't got nothing to do with that. But, yo, Shannon is wilding with this one, though. Okay? But we do see that Shannon is chasing. It's a thing about celebrity and clout chasing and fame today, man. And just the rush of internet and all of that. Even if you had a small channel, you should get a little 1,000 views or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just the rush of this shit, man. So imagine this shit on a higher scale, man. These people are in a rush, and he's chasing that fame, I think, that happened from the Cat Williams interview. I think he's really chasing that. You know what I'm saying? Even though he has notoriety, his channel's doing great or whatever you may think, I think that he's still looking for another one of those moments when that moment was a very, very rare moment. And Cat Williams that day was in rare form. So salute to Cat Williams. Let's get back to this. Next, we got KingPill exposing JHood snitching. You want to stay around for that because JHood bucket. What happened? Yo, what happened? Your blood. He said, your blood. Yo, what happened to the sweater? Why you gave them police that sweater, blood? On Pyru. Why you gave them your cousins? Why you gave your cousins? Them get your cousin's sweater, JHood. JHood bucket, yo, listen, man. He said, what the GSR mean? He bucket, the gunshot residue. So what happened to the sweater, man? What happened? You gave them police that sweater, JHood? He bucket, on the neighborhood. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's blood, cuz. I don't know what happened, because I don't know what happened. But we gonna get to it. We damn sure gonna get to it.
That brother, Shannon,
shout out to
is
Kings.
at war with his sexuality. I believe that.
Boy.
I believe he messes with men and women too.
Boy.
But I don't believe all this stuff. Look, the man in the news before for having sex with a girl. We already, I mean, like, you can't run that on me. Like, I'm talking about when he had, I made a mistake and left the phone on. And
does that happen to anybody?
I'm saying, oh, that's cap right there. So now,
does that happen to
like, you can't run that on me. Like, I'm talking about when he had, I made a mistake and left the phone on. And
does that happen?
I made a mistake and left the phone on. And
does that happen to anybody?
Left the phone on. And I'm talking about when he had, I made a mistake and left the phone on. And
does that happen to anybody?
I'm saying, oh, that's cap right there. So now he got a rape allegation, huh? Well, I'm going to turn on First Take for the rest of the week. If he's still there, I believe this is all a publicity stunt.
By him?
Yes, by him and people. You know, it ain't just him.
Yeah.
When Stephen A. in the news for something, it's all publicity, dog, because they want
on Bloods, on Pyru Bloods, and on Neighborhood Crips. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, listen, I'm just gonna put y'all in on a little secret, a little tidbit, homie, on Pyru Bloods. Throw a motherfucking pie and kangaroo in that motherfucker. Listen, I heard, this is allegedly, so Michael, Michelle, whatever your name is, Shannon Sharpe, whatever your name is, I don't care. This is all allegedly. Listen, I heard the nigga shorty, Shannon Sharpe shorty, whether it was Michael, Michelle, whoever, I'm not judging nobody. 2 of my sisters is gay. I don't care. Y'all can all have that conversation, Shannon and my sisters and all y'all, because I don't care to be involved. But listen, listen, I heard Shannon shorty, her baloney, got her first name, homie. I'm just all I'm saying. I heard she got the Oscar medallas in the trousers, homie. That's all I'm saying. I heard she had the Oscar medallas in the trousers, but I don't know. This is allegedly. Whoever Shannon Sharpe was on that lines with took about, yo, without color, I was on the phone. Just the same thing that Corey Holcomb just said. I was waiting, but the phone was ringing when I was on the phone. Nah. I heard allegedly, y'all get the likes up on my mother's mother. That's my grandmother if you slow. Listen, and I love my grandmother. Listen, I heard the shorty that Shannon was with, allegedly, whether it's a man, woman, child, beast, I don't know what it is, from the west nor the east, but this is what I heard. I heard whoever Shannon was in that room with, allegedly, when the phone was allegedly, I heard they baloney got her first names, homie. And that nigga or whatever had Oscar Myers in the trousers, homie. Had Oscar Myers in the trousers. So, yo, bro, I'm telling you, my nigga. Yo, Shannon, don't try to hit us with the Jedi mind trick, Shannon. Don't. Talk about, yo, you go get some of this shit right here. Yeah, you go get all the. Who the fuck sound like that? Like, what? That shit sound like some man-on-man brutality, nigga. On Bloods and Crips, nigga. On Pyru Bloods. You know it's on G shit if it's on Pyru's in the morning. You know what's up. Yo, bruh, and Neighborhood Crips. And you know what's up with the Neighborhood Crips right now, nigga. Them niggas ready to fix them behind the RICO. Bruh, on Pyru Bloods and Neighborhood Crips. Bruh, yo, listen, you about to get this thing here. Yo, listen, you know he got the lift too. He bugging. Yo, listen, you gonna get this. You about to get this football loving. You about to get this Steelers energy. You about to get like Shannon. What's wrong with Shannon? Heard the nigga Shannon Shorty had a Oscar Myers in the drawers. Her baloney got a first name. Had a snossage. Had a snossage in the Fruit of the Looms, my nigga. I don't think she wear panties, bro. Think she wear Fruit of the Looms. The nigga Shorty got a sausage in the Fruit of the Looms. If that's what you like, then y'all like what y'all like, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Because I ain't judging nobody. I told you 2 of my sisters are gay and y'all all can have a conversation. Just leave me out. Just leave me out. I ain't knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's all inclusive on the channel. Anybody could be here if they want to be here. But I'm just saying. Shannon's fronting and he's acting like his shorty didn't have an Oscar Myers in the trousers, and he acting like she ain't have a, you know what I'm saying? She ain't have a glicky down by the doohickeys. You know what I'm saying? She had a glicky down by the doohickeys, nigga, and that's on Pyru Bloods, nigga. Scrate, yeah, and my scrate with a K, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Facts, you hear what I'm saying to you? Nah, son, on Bloods and Crips, my nigga.
Want to stay on top. Cat Williams showed him what it's like to be #1 in the algorithms everywhere. They've been trying to get that lick back for the longest.
Right.
They've been trying to get that lick back for the longest. Let me tell you something, boy. I believe this is a publicity stunt.
Well, I mean,
and it doesn't matter if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, Shannon Sharpe is going to get fired for ESPN.
Earlier today, it was reported that the accuser in the Shannon Sharpe lawsuit was offered $10 million to settle. Okay, of course, Laney Davis, who was the attorney for Shannon Sharpe, confirmed that there was an offer sent before the lawsuit was actually filed. Okay, of course, they're saying at least $10 million. However, it was confirmed that Shannon Sharpe indeed sent out an offer long before the actual lawsuit was filed. Okay, they were saying this offer was made in a formal mediation session before Davis, the attorney Laney Davis, was even a part of this case. So that in itself should let you know that something was happening behind the scenes before the public was made aware. Now, of course, the identity of the accuser was revealed earlier today on social media. Everyone has been reacting to the age gap between Shannon Sharpe and this young lady. Of course, messages were released on behalf of Shannon Sharpe's legal team, 44 pages worth of messages to be exact, and everybody is just disgusted at the banter between Shannon Sharpe and this young lady, okay? Of course, Tony Busby, he's been releasing statements basically responding to claims that this is a money grab, right? Of course, Shannon Sharpe earlier today, he released a statement basically saying that this was a shakedown. All right. Now, of course, the message is confirmed that Shannon and this young lady, they were conversing for at least 2 years. Okay. According to reports, Shannon met this young lady at a gym. And like I said, these messages were very explicit. And it has a lot of people looking at Shannon crazy, right? Because these messages, on one end, it vindicates him against these claims. However, people were just shocked that Shannon would allow a non-black woman to talk to him like that in a sexual way. You know what I mean? Very uncomfortable. But regardless, like I said, as you can see, Corey Holcomb, he is one of many who believe, this is just another attempt to get Shannon Sharpe, right, and his brand back in the headlines. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know if I fully believe that if all of this is staged on behalf of Shannon Sharpe trying to go viral, right? Or at least try to, break the headlines like he did with the Cat Williams interview. But in this situation, like I said, the timing of the announcement of that podcasting deal, to me, is what made it very obvious. You know what I mean? Over the holiday weekend, a lawsuit is being filed. Now, of course, according to Shannon Sharpe's attorney, an offer was made, okay, before the lawsuit was filed, and for whatever reason, this accuser went ahead, right, joined along with Tony Busby, and here we are, okay? Now we got Shannon Sharpe releasing a statement, but like I said, reports confirm that an offer was sent out to this accuser, tens of millions of dollars, okay? So that lets you know Shannon and his team, they did their best to try to cover up this situation, okay? But again, y'all let me know, what are your thoughts on the culture?
Listen, if you new here, salute to y'all. Y'all drop a like, subscribe to the channel, all that. We be over here vibing. This shit is called On Go. My name OOTA. I'm just on go, son. I don't give a fuck. But listen, though, at the end of the day, in real life, too, asking him, I don't give a fuck. Straight, I don't care. But listen to me, though. Keep it gangster with me, y'all. If you know me, you know me now, then fuck that. Listen to me, bro. On Bloods and Crips, nigga. And I ain't lying on no Bloods and Crips. Right, look. Yo, Shannon Shorty. Michelle, supposedly, her name. Stop lying to me, y'all. Look, Shannon Shorty, Michelle. I heard Michelle's name was Michael, allegedly. And I heard Michelle had a sausage in her drawers, nigga. She had Oscar Myers had a first name, Bloody, on Crippy, whoever you is in here, GD Folky, whoever you is, nigga. I'm talking to gangsters and gangbangers tonight and today, nigga. You hear me? Nigga Shorty had a Oscar Myers in her Fruit of the Loom, allegedly, bro. Straight. She had a glicky down by the doohickeys, homie. Nigga, I'm telling you, bro. So I don't know what type of party this nigga into, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, Shannon Sharpe bumping into Will Smith and Jada in the motherfucking little mysterious swingers shit and all that. They bugging with the mask on, bugging. Oh, that's me. Who that? You, Will? I see you nigga try to get jiggy with all the law. You know what I mean? I don't know if they running down in the little masquerades and all that. I don't know what happened, but I ain't never been no masquerade shit. So I don't know what happened. But that's allegedly on the nigga Will and Jada, this nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? We just got to keep our eyes open. Yeah, hey, you got to keep our eyes open. If you Crip, keep your eyes open. If you Blood, keep your shits open, bro. Keep your windows open, homie. Keep your windows open. But yo, man, it's a lot going on with that situation. But now we got to get into, we going to keep it rolling, man. We might just rock it out for a few hours. Now we got to get into KingPill, y'all. KingPill pressing JHood about the snitching allegations, him snitching and all that. KingPill like, yo, what happened? I thought you was snitching and what happened to the gunshot residue on the sweater and all that? Why you get that to the police? He bugging, what happened? Well, nigga JHood started sounding like Waterboy. My mama said happiness feel like sunshine would come down when you're feeling blue. Remember the Waterboy? My mama said, he said, no, that's your medulla oblongata. He said, my mama said. Yeah, nigga started sounding like my mama said. So, I don't know what's going on. But we is going to take a listen to see what's going on. Salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody's energy. You just here. I haven't slept all morning. I'm here just joking. Whatever, son. I don't really care. We on go here. And that's what this is all about, man. This ain't just no YouTube channel. I react to anything. I change the topics anytime I want to. I talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. It's not just about reaction. We are the reaction. So just salute to us for being here. And regardless of anything that we're reacting to, salute to us and everybody that's here right now. Bless you and your families. May this day bring you prosperity. May this day bring you something that you ain't have yesterday. You know what I mean? But just even if you get something that you didn't have yesterday, share something today. Share. You know what I'm saying? If you get something especially, share something, man. Share with somebody, man. You know what I mean? Share with somebody.
I told on somebody, right? Now, they said that, not that I told them, no, not that I told on somebody. They said that I gave the police a gun, right? But it was a duct tape gun. You know what a duct tape gun is?
Yeah.
Y'all drop a like in the building for me. What's going on?
That's stuff you use for the, when you,
If you haven't dropped a like, which you have not, what the fuck is we doing? Drop a like in the building. Hit the poll in the building. That is free. I'm talking about sharing and giving somebody else something, and y'all ain't even drop a like for me. Look at this. I'm always thinking about somebody else besides my goddamn self. Not cock my damn toast on you niggas in here. I'm that one. Yes, I am. Scare some of you in real life. Trust me, I will. But I'm not here to scare you. I'm just here to show love to my brothers and my sisters at the moment till you turn op an enemy. Okay, good. So drop a like in the building if you're not an op, and especially if you was in a damn Diddy freak off. You ain't hear what I said? Your ass is in a freak off? Sneak off, eek offs? Drop a damn like if you ain't in eek offs. Hell wrong with you. Salute to y'all, man. Top of the morning, man. Grand Rising.
when you working like the warehouse,
And you gave the police a duct tape gun.
they put us over in a stolen car, right? And I used some of the tape from the duct tape gun inside my sister's house. They wanted everything that we stole out the car back. So they said either give us back the everything y'all stole, or we're gonna have to raid the house. And the two minors that were inside the car, my nephew, one of them was 7, the other one was 9. They said if we raid the house, we got to take the 2 little kids into the system. So I said, look, y'all can have the duct tape gun, y'all can have that bullshit. Just don't take my nephews into the system.
So you telling me you driving around with your nephews in the car and you in a stolen car?
I was 17 years old. Hell yeah.
And you was on crystal meth?
No, hell no. I was 17 years old and shit, nigga was gangbanging.
How you gonna ask if he was on crystal meth?
Bam. So you cooperated with the police, is what you telling me? They said, give me what's coming out of your sister's house, and you went inside the house and told them and gave them what they wanted.
Exactly.
So you cooperated.
Yep. On myself.
On yourself, but no, it was something that you gave them that got somebody major time. I heard a story.
No.
I heard a story about a jacket. You gave a nigga a jacket. You gave the police a jacket that one of your homies was wearing when he went and killed a nigga. And they had the jacket on tape. It had the letters GSR on it.
They had the letters GSR on it. No.
And you gave them the jacket. Something you gave them put together a murder case.
You believe that?
Yes.
If that's the case, why have I been viral longer than you and ain't nobody got on the internet and said, hey, I'm the guy he told on?
I've been from my gang for 15 years, buddy. You ain't been viral that long now.
That's how long
I've
I've been
viral
viral
for about 15 months, brother.
Well, I've been viral for like 15 years, fool.
So
like,
what is GSR? What does that stand for?
Gunshot residue.
Huh?
Gunshot residue.
Okay. So when the police told you to cooperate and you gave them all this merchandise, it had this jacket.
Hold on, I got the paperwork.
Yeah, but do you got the paperwork of everything that you gave the police? You know what I believe?
Look.
No, I don't want that paperwork. No, that ain't got nothing to do with the case of when you gave the merchandise to the police.
That's exactly what this is.
It's going to tell us everything you gave the police?
Everything.
Okay, what did you
Everything.
give the police? Show me the parts.
Look, you see right there? Look. You see that?
What did you give the police, man? Read it to me.
Duct tape. A sweater and a duct tape gun.
A sweater. Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. GSR sweater. Help them put that murder together.
No.
That was the missing piece of the puzzle. That sweater.
Oh, look. Actually, look, watch this.
Mr. JHood. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? You gave him that sweater. And you know better. You know better. He knows better. Why did he give that sweater, y'all? I'm trying to figure out why the fuck did he give him that sweater, nigga? You gave him that sweater, nigga? Let me see the paperwork, nigga. You gave him that sweater? You gave him that sweater? You motherfucker. You shouldn't have gave him that motherfucking sweater. Let them do their fucking job and raid the house, nigga.
Yo, KingPill got an issue in his head, yo. He took the knife out.
Nigga. What's wrong with this nigga, blood? This nigga talking on the KingPill, man. Talking about my story don't add up.
Yo, can say, hey, cuz, why is you explaining yourself to a J-Cat, cuz? Got put on a Daru gang, cuz, in prison in Pomona, cuz. So that's what they're saying about him. The comments is going crazy, and it's so funny, I swear. So this person getting at him, of course. But people getting at, look, they laughing. People getting at JHood. Look, you got him, Pill. Look, yo, Pill, get him. Yo, YouTube going live, kid.
You don't add up, Nick.
Look.
Go.
Nigga said, what the helly? Nigga said, what the helly? That's the first time I ever seen that on Jesus Sandals. Yo, bro, what the hell? I've seen that. W-T-H, you know, that nigga wrote, what the helly? W-T-H-E-L-L-Y with laughing emojis. What the helly? I think he put E-Y. No, that's classic, bro. I'm sorry, that's funny. Nigga wrote helly. What the helly, bro?
What is you talking about? You gave him the sweater.
Nah, nigga said he gave him the sweater.
You gave him the motherfucking murder sweater, nigga.
The murder sweater is crazy. Nah, the murder sweater go hard. How you gonna say you gave him the murder sweater with that face right there?
Shit had gunshot residue on it.
KingPill said he don't want to reason video. Spread the peanut butter on blood. Spread the peanut butter on blood. Damn.
You gave him the GSR sweater, blood.
He gave him the GSR, John.
I'm gonna stab him again. I'm finna stab him again.
I'm finna stab him again. But nah, how KingPill gonna come on the shit from the beginning and say, yo, what you was on, crystal meth? What do you mean he was on crystal meth? He was like, nah, I was 17, bro. What happened? So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Did JHood tell in this, but in the paperwork is saying that he gave up some sweater. So what? Okay, they wanted to run down and take some kids in your family. I get that. But they wanted some sweater and they wanted some weapon, the duct tape weapon or the duct tape, whatever the case. Cool. So did you give up the sweater? And did this sweater so lead to some charges for anybody else and lead to some some serious charges as well, as KingPill is stating? You know what I'm saying? But we did see JHood try to bring up the same piece of paperwork that I seen him posting on his posts for a while now. So I guess that's in relation to that. I was wondering what that was about, but I seen him post it a while ago. And KingPill said, I don't care about that. But then we see the part with the sweater on there. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if he, in England, they say you grass somebody out. That's called the grass. When you snitch on somebody, it's called grassing someone up. Like he's a whole grass, like niggas are grass you up and shit. So I don't know if he grassed somebody up. I don't know if he ratted or rolled or what he did. You know what I'm saying? In that situation, he was 17. I'm not making no excuses for a rat if he is a rat. Not making excuses. You know what I mean? Because little mice grow up to be big rats. So all mice and all rats get that. That's it. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. That's how it's supposed to be. So it is what it's going to be. But, yo, it's crazy out here. Let me see if it's a little bit more of this.
Stab him again. You had the nerve to come to the main line.
He said you had the nerve to come to the main line. Yeah, this nigga's funny, bro. Look, and his shit just froze. And he froze up.
After you
How Hood fell back, bro. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ass nigga, dog.
Yeah.
You see this?
To say that I told on somebody, right?
Damn, that's nasty.
Now they said that not that I told on not that I told on somebody. They said that I gave the police a gun, right? But it was a duct tape gun. You know what a duct tape gun is?
Yeah.
That's the stuff you use for the when you working like the warehouse.
And you gave the police a duct tape gun.
They put us over in a stolen car, right? And I used some of the tape from the duct tape gun inside my sister's house. They wanted everything that we stole out the car back. So I gave.
Wait a minute. They wanted the tape that you used some of the tape from the duct tape gun. You talking about the thing that you put duct tape on? Oh, wait a minute. So first of all, how they knew you even used some of this tape, allegedly, in your sister's house from the duct tape gun? This just sounds weird. Was it a duct taped gun? Not a duct tape gun, the thing that you spreading out duct tape with. I'm talking about a gun that you actually put some damn duct tape on. What is this that's going on here? I don't know what's going on here, bro. But I don't know. JHood, I don't know, brother. It sounded kind of fishy. I don't know if we like this. You know what I'm saying? Look like we casting. I don't know, bro. But I know we getting close to the beach, homie. Shit starts smelling like seashells and seashores, man. You know what I'm saying? How many times can you say that 10 times fast? Saying shells and seashells, seashore saying shells, nigga. Yeah. You know, hey, we done made it to Coney Island Beach by now, nigga. We in Manhattan Beach. You know, hey. So I don't know, brother. Pacific Coast. We on the highway right now. Look, we nearing the coast. We on the PC, with the PCH. What is it, a PC highway? I ain't been to LA in a minute.
They said either give us back the everything y'all stole, or we're gonna have to raid the house. And the two minors.
Yo, what I got to tell y'all, if y'all just came here, salute to everybody. Grand rising to everybody. I'm glad y'all good. Hopefully everybody's blessed today. If y'all just came in, we was doing streams on Shannon Sharpe. We did Corey Holcomb. We did a few streams that was on this stream, but we dropped some tidbit of alleged information that Shannon Sharpe, alleged shorty Michelle, was named Michael, allegedly, and she didn't have a vagina over JJ. She actually had a bully beef in her panty lines, had a sausage in her Fruit of the Looms, had a blicky down where the doohickeys be. So this is what I heard allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So he bugging, y'all, you gonna get some of this love and this football love and this steal of love. When you know he got the with that steal of love and all that. I heard allegedly shorty had a blicky down by the doohickey. That's all I know, bro. You know, hey, drop a like in the building. Drop a like if we want to get the message out. Hit the poll and on my great granny soul. And if you know that was funny, that the nigga shorty had the broom in the Fruit of the Looms. She had a broom in the Fruit of the Looms, bro. Come on, my nigga. Her baloney got a first name. Oscar Myers. Allegedly, Shannon. It's nasty work with you, bro. I heard your room, the room that Shannon was in, smelled like straight badussy. Booty, dick, and pussy. Shit smell like badussy. Hey, all three in one. This nigga, that's the fragrance in the motherfucking room, allegedly. When he bugging, yeah, you gonna get some of this football love it. You gonna get some of this. You gonna get some. I heard the shit was smelling like badussy in the crib. Badussy. Booty, dick, and pussy. Straight. Because I heard shorty had a broomstick. You heard? You heard? Where the womb supposed to slit, nigga. Where the womb supposed to split, she got a broomstick, nigga. That's all I heard, allegedly, Shannon. But yo, y'all drop a like, especially if you wasn't in a Diddy freak off, allegedly oiling up the victims and ain't help nobody. So being here helping me, it don't be acting like your ass was in a Diddy party, holding 2 bottles of oil in your hand like this, singing Diddy favorite song, talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. If one of them baby oil should fall, 999 bottles of baby oil on the wall. Stop it. Help somebody next time. Drop a like. Salute to all the people that's dropping likes. All the leaders in the chat that's dropping likes. All the leaders in the chat that's hitting the poll. Salute to everybody that's sharing, and salute to everybody that's subscribing to the Go Network and being a part of this channel, because we are growing every day and we're growing together, man. And I'm helping everybody in real time in any way that I can to monetize their channels. All you got to do is just reach out to me on Instagram, OOTAONGO on Instagram. Shoot me a DM or something, man. I'll try to help you any way I can. Salute to that.
That were inside the car. My nephew, one of them was 7, the other one was 9. They said, if we raid the house, we got to take the 2 little kids into the system. So I said, look, y'all can have the duct tape gun, y'all can have that bullshit. Just don't take my nephews into the system.
So you telling me you driving around with your nephews in the car and you in the stolen car?
I was 17 years old. Hell yeah.
And you was on crystal meth?
No, hell no. I was 17 years old and shit, nigga was gangbanging.
Okay, so bam. So you cooperated with the police. Is what you
said she had a
telling me.
snake
They
in her
said,
Section 8.
give me what's coming out of your sister's house. And
Yeah.
you went
Top of the
inside
morning
the
to
house
all y'all. I
and
swear to
told
God.
them
Stacy Gallo, what's up, girl?
and gave them what your what they wanted.
Exactly.
So you cooperated.
Yep. On myself.
So, on yourself. But no, it was something that you gave them that got somebody major time. I heard a story.
No.
I heard a story about a jacket. You gave a nigga a jacket. You gave the police a jacket that one of your homies was wearing when he went and killed a nigga. And they had the jacket on tape. It had the letters GSR on it.
They had the letters GSR on it. No.
And you gave them the jacket. Something you gave them put together a murder case.
You believe that?
Yes.
If that's the case, why have I been viral longer than you and ain't nobody got on the internet and said, hey, I'm the guy he told on?
I've been from my gang for 15 years, buddy. You ain't been viral that long now.
That's how long I've
been
been
viral
viral
for about 15 months, brother.
Well, I've been viral for like 15 years, fool.
So
like,
what is GSR? What does that stand for?
Gunshot residue.
Huh?
Gunshot residue.
Okay. So when the police told you to cooperate and you gave them all this merchandise, it had this jacket.
Hold on, I got the paperwork.
Yeah, but do you got the paperwork of everything that you gave the police? You know what I believe?
Look.
No, I don't want that paperwork. No, that ain't got nothing to do with the case of when you gave the merchandise to the police.
That's exactly what this is.
It's going to tell us everything you gave the police?
Everything.
Okay, what did you give the police? Show me the parts.
Look, you see right there? Look. You see that?
What did you give the police, man? Read it to me.
Duct tape. A sweater and a duct tape gun.
A sweater. Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. GSR sweater. Help them put that murder together.
No.
That was the missing piece of the puzzle. That sweater.
Oh, look. Actually, look, watch this.
Mr. JHood. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? You gave him that sweater. And you know better. You know better. He knows better. Why did he give that sweater, y'all? I'm trying to figure out why the fuck did he give him that sweater, nigga? You gave him that sweater, nigga? Let me see the paperwork, nigga. You gave him that sweater? You gave him that sweater? You motherfucker. You shouldn't have gave him that motherfucking sweater. Let them do their fucking job and raid the house, nigga. Fuck you talking about you cooperated with them peoples, nigga. What's wrong with this nigga, blood? This nigga talking on the KingPill, man. Talking about my story don't add up. Nigga, your story don't add up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You gave him the sweater. You gave him the motherfucking murder sweater, nigga. That shit had gunshot residue on it. You gave him the GSR sweater, blood. I'm gonna stab him again. I'm gonna stab him again.
Nah, the GSR sweater go hard, blood. Like he said, you gave him the GSR sweater, blood. Shit, I'm finna stab him again.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Yo, top of the AM, everybody, yo. Everybody drop a like on this, yo. This is funny, yo. I swear, yo. But JHood did disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Stab him again. You had the nerve to come to the main line.
It's crazy. That is crazy. His phone breaking up. As he breaking up, you already know. We got a lot to get into still. We're going to get into some. We got some more things to see. We damn sure got some more things to see. So we is here rocking out. You already know the vibe. Yo, JHood. I don't know, JHood, what you got to say about that, bruh. I don't know, man. The sweater that they saying that you gave up, saying that you solved it in Legend M, homie. You know what I mean? And it's nasty work if you solved the M on that. You know what I mean? I understand you was 17, but we ain't making no, excuses for the situation. But, JHood is still maintaining that he has some paperwork. See, this is Pill phone breaking up. But, you know what I mean? He maintained that he does have some paperwork. I have seen this paperwork online for a while that JHood was posting like in his community posts. And I was wondering where this paperwork's from. So I seen him posting it a few times for like a few months back. But in this paperwork it's saying that there's a sweater that's involved, and this sweater could have led to somebody going down for some serious time. So hopefully that's not the situation. But as of now, you could say it's looking that way, it's leaning to that way. This is KingPill talking to him too. But I don't know, man. But, this is the internet. The internet does not fail. The internet does not lie. And if there's any truth to this matter, it will be figured out shortly. Facts. We got a lot to get into. We got the Big U, RICO, the Big U detained. His trial was yesterday as well. His trial came past. We did the paperwork read on the channel. You can go and check that as well. We did a few different things. I did a case-by-case comparison of Loose Cannon's case, which is the robs. I didn't even do for the extortion, really. So the extortion's a whole nother charge with the 15 years or some shit for that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But just the one Hobbs Act alone, I did a couple of case-by-case comparisons with Hobbs Act's cases, real RICO Hobbs Act cases, and even on attempted cases, one guy was offered 252 months on an attempted Hobbs, 2 attempted Hobbs Acts. One guy had a Hobbs. They said he could get 51 months. They actually gave him 120, even though they said he could get 51 months. So these charges are serious charges. You know what I mean? They are serious charges. So even today when Loose Cannon, he's there arguing with Munchie B. Him and Munchie B's going at it. Boom, 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 back and forth, so whatever the case may be. All right, cool. Munchie B's going at it with him. Boom. You might look at it like content and all of that, but listen, these people will use anything, and you making threats or you arguing with a person, making threats or whatever the case may be. They'll take parts of that conversation and use it against you in court. They did that to Big U. I'm not going to stop saying it on every video because I don't know which one of these videos any one of these people going to see to say stop doing the dumb shit. Not to say my video going to stop anybody, but trust me. They used Big U's 2 little videos that he did before he turned himself in, brought him back to the press release before when he turned himself in, then they did the press release, and then he went to court, and then that, When they did just the press release, just the first thing. After we have all the suspects, they did the press release. They brought in what he was saying inside that. Okay, cool. So much so that they looking like they're trying to hit Big U with obstruction, bro, for whatever he said in that. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, bro, because Big U didn't tell all of us, yo, son, don't deal with Big Baby Loose Cannon or WACK 100. Because Big U can't tell us that. We don't want to deal with Brick Baby Loose Cannon and WACK 100. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with the feds? The feds don't be on YouTube, huh? What the fuck do you think we making videos for? Like that. We wouldn't have no videos. What the fuck you talking about? See what I'm saying? So I don't think Big U was trying to accomplish that. I think he was just speaking for his own life and his own shit that was going on. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think Big U know if he's ever going to come home again. He know what he's facing. But in the paperwork, the Fed say he don't know the fullness of what he was facing. Kind of like Diddy, when they ran down on Diddy and then they locked him up, whatever the case may be. But you ain't know that they was going to hit you with all this shit that they came there to do it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, what the hell? All this? But like that, you know what I mean? Now you come to find that it's a 43 count indictment and and all this other stuff. So this was some of the things and stipulations that they was using to hold Big U in jail to say, yes, he did turn himself in after just absconding or whatever for just a few hours because he left in the night and was gone till the next day. But regardless of the fact, he turned himself in before knowing the gravity of all of the situations, even the new pending charges that had fall upon him now, which is leading up to the 43 counts and all this other stuff. So they saying like, with all of this in mind and his career for violence and for maintaining and keeping straps and weapons and stuff like that, even though he's not supposed to have weapons since his convictions in back in the days or whatever the case may be when he was tried for the 23 years, charged and sentenced to the 23 years or whatever the case may be, and ended up doing like I think 13 out of that time. So we have that. We have all of that. Next, now the newest thing we have, which I have to go see, is the last video I did, the last live. And it's, you know what I mean, it touches on a lot of points. Some of these points in this case, Loose Cannon, because this is the wife of Loose Cannon, Gigi Adams. I did a whole conversation. I mean, I had to go through it, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to talk. I just wanted her to go into what she had to go into. You know what I'm saying? Because I will do a reaction again to it probably later on today. I'll be doing a reaction to it. So shout out to Gigi Adams. That's Loose Cannon ex-wife. Very beautiful queen. Shout out to her. She even got emotional in this conversation. She did a lot. She did a Q&A. This is like a Q&A format, asking questions, and she's answering them back and forth, all kinds of questions about the relationship, about Big U, about Loose Cannon, about the history, about the lies, about scams, about this, about that, about some wedding scam that they pulled, that he pulled, or some scam or some, about alleged robberies that he was plotting in the crib that she lived in and all type of stuff like that. You know, we always have to take things like this with a grain of salt, but that she is the ex-wife. And she made some couple of points in that audio and in that video. One thing she said, you know what I mean, she's saying, you know, Loose Cannon went about saying that he's not the father of their daughter. I guess they conceived their daughter through IVF. And I guess Loose Cannon went about saying that his daughter's not his and this things like that. I guess he's been away from this daughter for a while. And she's saying that I guess the daughter doesn't know Loose Cannon that well because of the time away. And saying that, you know what I mean, now he's in jail, and saying that, you know what I mean, this is the only examples of what she's going to know about him is from his YouTube persona. And when she said that, it just hit me really, really hard. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Just to think about that. Because, you know what I mean, it's kids, bro. And to think this is the persona that your kid will always think about you, because we have online. It's not like they just have this persona in their mind that they think about you personally, but they also have this character that you've been playing and acting like this online. So, you know, I just think it was a real heavy bar. You know what I mean? I think it was a real heavy bar. But, yeah, man, I want everybody to go and check that, too, as well. It's the last video, Gigi Adams. It's about an hour, real shit. We went right through it. Whole conversation. How she's breaking it down with the chat, the audience, everything. Boom, boom, boom. Questions, live format, in a tell-all type form. Trust me. Shout out to Gigi Adams, Loose Cannon's ex-wife. And she said something else that hit me really, really hard in that audio. She said, yo, because you know her and Sharice Mills, that's Loose Cannon's girl now. You know, they have their things that they go at, whatever. You know, women's going to be women, whatever the case. But regardless of the fact, she said, you know what I mean, she's happy for Sharice Mills, and she's happy that she came along, because her coming along is what saved her life probably. You know what I'm saying? And she, in some ways, regardless if she likes Sharice or not, or Sharice likes her, she said she's grateful for that. You know what I mean? That Sharice came along for Loose Cannon to get her because he had somebody else to abuse. And I was like, damn. He said he had somebody else to abuse, and she was crying and shit, bro. And she said, Joe, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope that she stays with him, and because he says that Loose Cannon just won't, you know what I mean, I guess, leave her alone about some stuff, or give her the divorce, or whatever the case may be that she wants. And she says that I guess him being with Sharice will maybe keep him off her heels or off her bumpers. You know what I mean? So it's a crazy situation, man. I'm telling you, everybody go and check the last video that I did on Gigi Adams and a tell-all Q&A and her own, you know what I mean? Everything's going to be alleged, of course. Everything going to be taken with a grain of salt, of course, because who could believe who? But we putting her story on the board like everybody else's stories on the board. You know what I mean? Everybody got stories. I've done a lot of videos where they mention her or she's mentioned by someone on this and this and that. And why not get the horse's mouth herself? You know what I mean? Not to say her mouth is a horse's mouth because she's a very beautiful queen. Facts. Be with my ladies. I ain't say she one of OOTA angels. You know what I mean? She should be. I'm just gonna say that. She should be one of OOTA angels too. But it's all good. I ain't running down. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just to see, you know what I mean, just to hearing her story, you know what I mean? It's real heartfelt and some of the things when she was going into. And yeah, I want y'all to go over there, leave some comments. Let me know what y'all thinking about the Gigi Adams conversation. Let me know what y'all thinking about the last lives before those. I need everybody to make sure they check in my upload section, checking the short section and the upload section. If you don't see me live a lot, then you have to check the uploads and the short sections. I'm doing things in the shorts and the upload sections constantly. And I'm going to be updating, doing same things I'm doing on lives. Paperwork, reads, short form content in uploads and in my shorts. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to Sexy Slim. Shout out to Public Enemy. Shout out to Who's the Snitch? Who's the Super Snitch? Ted Turner in the building. Yeah, all my people's in the building, man. Kieran in the building for it. Yeah, I just joined. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, boy, yeah, man. Kawhi Leonard, man. That's the bro, man. Kawhi was going ape. Whoa, you know I ain't never seen one of them games yet? I just seen our highlights earlier today. This nigga was going ape. Had like 40. I said, nah. Kawhi's the truth for real, though. I can't ever hold you, bro. Boy's really the truth. He deserves to be a champion. But, yo, listen, man. Everybody, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Who's not subscribed, subscribe now. Turn the notification bells on to make sure y'all all notified, all right? I'm going to end this. After I end this one in a minute, after I end this one, I'm going to be doing another live right after this. This is round the clock. This is OOTAONGO round the clock. This is how we do it. You know how we do it. This is my late night streams, all that. I've been that. I originated this. But you know, I fell back, let some people get the mornings in the wee mornings. Go ahead, man. Eat, everybody eat. But it's all good. We back on the fish. Could be frying. So salute to everybody. You already know the vibe. Everybody subscribing. Everybody turn on notifications. And make sure you subscribe. We're going to go into intermission. We're going to play a record while we looking up the next video and the next audio. So salute to that.
I just blew some money on your bitch. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just dropped a bag and put some tags on her. I just swiped the card and put some swag.
This is Hundo off my new album.
I just blew some money. I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey. I just blew some money.
I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey, yeah.
She in school, but she stripped lately. Switch spots, cause she the shit lately. Said she fucking with ball players, cause them rap niggas don't tip lately. You ain't heard about Shooter Block. You don't know I'm the shit, baby. Let's get back to these hundos and jump all on this dick, baby. She scheming on me, but I'm scheming on her nigga. Whole damn time while she creeping with me, I was creeping on her nigga. Got him. Said he got on her last nerves. Fuck me, gave me all his passwords. Asked Shorty with a safe at. She said the same place to rave at. Shorty only love bad boys, and that's the same shit got Mace Jack. Now Shorty in my ear sounding just like Puff, like take that. Ain't no biggie where you fake that. More money, more problems, I can take that. Nigga thought he really knew it, but the nigga really didn't, cause Shorty lined him up for a straight jack. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just dropped a bag and put some tags on her. I just swiped the card and put some swag on her. I just blew some money. I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey. I just blew some money. I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey. Hell yeah, I blew some money. I could tell she was used to money. It was just a couple years ago. She was getting that booster money. Now she rolling with the scammers. Ain't much you won't do for money. Her boyfriend was a ball player. Think he was getting that Houston money. Shorty said that he fucked up. You could say that I lucked up. She so hurt that she talking shit. About to get a nigga all stuck up. Shorty tryna line me and I'm tryna line him. Shit go wrong, nigga, I'ma line them. Ain't nothing in the crib, nigga, they gon' find him. Man down. She was scheming on me, but I was scheming checks from a nigga. That ain't no biggie where you fake that. More money, more problems, I can take that. Nigga thought he really knew it, but the nigga really did it, cause shorty lined him up for a straight jack. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just dropped a bag and put some tags on her. I just dropped the card and put some swag on her. I just blew some money. I just blew.
Shout out Stacy Galore. You know I love you, Queen. On gang, on gang.
I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat this honey. 20s, 50s, 100s. 20s, 50s, 100s.
Yo, you know OOTA on go. Shit. You know the whole gang on go. Shit. You know my bitches on go. Facts. Nigga, all my niggas on go. On go. Nigga. Fuck y'all thought. OOTA block, man. You already know the
Some people
vibe.
just know
Everybody
they could save hundreds on car insurance
to
by
the channel. Subscribe to the channel now. You heard? Shout out to my girl Stacy Galore. I appreciate you, Queen, always. No, always appreciate you, Queen. Facts of life. I ain't gonna hold you. Facts of life. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. We're gonna be back with another one right now. Right now, in a couple of minutes. So everybody hit notified, hit subscribe, and hit notified now. Drop a like if you haven't. I appreciate that. But just hit notified so that you get the notification in the next couple of minutes when I do go live again. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all pop back out on me. OOTA, OOTA, OOTA. Always on go, y'all.